Hello lovelies, it is Thorny back here with Banished. Now I've just been looking at our town hall, which is something that I kind of forget about unless nomads pop up here, but the inventory here is a great way to see what you've actually got in store. So like we can see, we've got 3,867 soybeans but only 382 spinach. We've got loads of sugar cane. We've not got much tobacco leaf, but that is because we're turning it into, I think it's called pipe tobacco. Here we go, pipe tobacco. So we've got 171 of that. So it's a really handy way of actually seeing what's happening and also seeing what we're making. Like we're making cream. We've got a ton of eggs. The fire bundles that we've got are broken down in here. And I thought, and also bread. So that's one of our new things that we're making. I thought we've also got barrels and things so we can do some preserving maybe. For that, I think we need sugar, possibly. So let's just have a little look. So we've got a lot of sugar cane and sugar beets. Refined sugar, we've got nearly 5,000 of that. So this episode, let's just get started. Yeah, this episode I would like to start thinking about our food refinery a little bit more. Also, I think I've realised or found out what single seed we are missing, and it is onions. As far as I can tell, onions are the thing that we are not growing and we do not have. So, yeah. Also, because we're going to be doing some building, I don't want to take up all of our builders over here. And also, I've been going through our houses, and we have about, from what I can tell, roughly 12 or 15 couples who would be at the right age to move. But we have got quite a few houses that have just got like one person living in them. And kind of an older person who might not be with us for much longer. So once these are kind of starting to get built, I am just going to pause them all. I'll leave them on for the time being while I'm just looking over here at things. So the food refining, look at me knowing which menu to go to. So we've got the dairy, so we're making cream. We've got the windmill making the flour, and we have a bakery now. So the next thing I think is the preservist. Oh, hang on, let me see if I can pause all of these. It doesn't matter if one or two get built, but I thought it would be handy just to start getting them on the way with all of the stuff there. And then when we do need to build them, like if we have any more nomads or anything coming along, they are almost ready to go. So yeah, the preservist makes jams and pickles out of fruit and vegetable, so they need sugar. So we have sugar, we also have spirits, and I think we have glassware, and we also need I think that's a building supply brick, which we are producing. There's a jam shop, barbecue, smokehouse. We could build one of those to cure food. A drying shack, butcher shop prepares meat for your citizens. The saltery. So I don't think we're making salt. I think you need like a salt mine for that. Ooh, ketchup. Salting house. Yeah, I think that's one of the ones that need barrels, which we do have, but we don't have the salt. The sugar house processes sugar cane, so we have one of those, and a soup kitchen. Okay, so because this is a bit more kind of, I imagine, like a wealthier side of town, there is also a coffee house somewhere. I don't know whether I've missed it in here or whether it's in another area. I thought a coffee house over here might be quite good, and because we've got our kind of working area over here, we could maybe dedicate another little area for like the preservists and things. So there is another one that we can just pause. And then we need to find somewhere to put the salt mine, because I think it is a mine that we need to do. So I think I'll just pause these ones as well, so that I'm not building anything up too much. Let me just double check to see what space is here. 15 by 17. I'm thinking that maybe we could do another row of crops. Because, like I said last episode, we are increasing our food production to make sure that we have enough food for our growing citizens. So we'll do some crop fields, and I'll do a plantation so I can plant some cotton in there for the weavers. Okay, and then we can add in... Did I get this road wrong? I think I did. Yes, I did. That's alright, we'll have a little wiggly road through there. Makes it a little bit more interesting. And then we'll maybe leave a gap in between. And then we'll put our preservers and stuff in this section. So, food refining. So we want the preservist. And we'll put them round this way. So, preservist can go here, and we can speed things up a bit as well. The jam shop is the same thing. Barbecue's interesting. A small, oh, that's interesting, like to go with the market. Market soup stall, smokehouse. Medieval smokery. Oh, that's massive. Medieval drying shack. So if we did the smokehouse as well next door, and a drying shack, I assume that's different to the smokehouse, so we will we'll put that back there as well. Butcher shop. Now a butcher shop could go over here in our kind of town square area. That's the hospital. Yeah, so we've got like the bakery there, so the butchers could go next door. And I'll pop that up there just to remind me of what's going on. The old saltery, salted meats, salting house. That was the other thing that we wanted to put over here, and then I need to look on the salt mine thing. So I think that was everything. Oh, sugar house. We've got that, haven't we? Yeah, we've got the sugar house. Oh, maple sap. Okay, soup kitchen. Right, let's slow things down and go and check out these deliverers. Right, that's no good because they're bringing me not seeds. Right, onion seeds, please. Oh, field onion, there we go. Now, fingers crossed, this is our last thing that we need. So we'll have... Is it 12 of those? Yes. Trade, dismiss. Now, let's go and look at our last... Well, not our last field, but this was our last field to fill. That's it, guys. We've done it. We have got all of the seeds, all of the trade animals, all of the animals. Let's have a look at our trade items. We have completed the set. I have never ever done this before and I'm super excited. Excellent. Right, all of our aims are hit. That doesn't sound quite right. We have hit all of our aims. We've ticked off all of the aims, or all of my aims anyway. We've got all of the animals, all of the trade animals, and all of the seeds for the fields and the orchards. Now, we could leave this series here, but as we've started kind of getting ready for an increase in population and doing more with our food, I think I would like to continue until we've kind of filled out this area, got all of these fields up and running. We can put cotton in this one. There we go, for our weavers over here. How is our barn doing? Only 11% full. That's great. Loads of space. So yes, I would like to continue doing this until we've filled out all of this area at least. Got some of these preserving things up and running. Oh, our butcher shop's ready. Let's go and have a little look at that. Oh, that looks so nice. Yeah, so I think we've still got a few more episodes left in us. So, making steak, lamb or roast venison. I have no idea what we're using. I don't think we're using these for anything else. So we'll just go with steak for now. And we'll add in a little pathway in front of their shop. So this is like a little town centre. So our hardwood forest is looking good. You can see the new trees here. How much are we making? 148 hardwood, 52 hardwood. Yeah. So maybe I should leave that up there, because otherwise I am going to forget about it. And we do need to actually use the hardwood, or to remember that I've got the hardwood so we can actually use it for things. Now, last episode I planted all of the things we needed for the flower, and I planted obviously all the remaining seeds that we had. So preservist needs sugar, glassware, or spirits and glassware, or pottery and salt. Okay, so what should we make? I think we had a lot of mulberry, if I remember correctly, so we're going to make mulberry jam. There you go. And again, we've got all the things we need from our traders, so I'm just going to leave them running and ignore them. Right, so this we need logs and barrels for pretty much everything. We are using the beef to make steak, so we could use oh look, gosh, there's so many things to choose from. Charky, I think that's the I think that's llama. Right, we've got an infestation as well. Oh, we've got the drying shack, that's up and running. Make dried mushroom. We'll do a bit of vegetarian. So those are all up and running. What about these ones? The weavers, these are all the ones we did last time. So now it's just the salting house that we're waiting for. And we do need salt. So as we're making mushroom stuff over here, let's put in mushrooms. We'll grow some more of those. And we'll put in some roads as well. I know I started one episode upgrading these roads, and then I don't think I've ever gone back and looked at them to see what they were like. So I just put kind of these regular roads in for now, just to separate everything, because I do like... Oh, I didn't do that very well. I made that too small. Anyway. There we go. Get the road through there. Get rid of those little trees. So yeah, I just want to grow some things that we can kind of use over here. Now our tool limit is still 1500. We're getting, it did drop just below 1000 when I finished the episode last time, so we are getting there. Our food, our logs is okay. Our fuel I think is okay. The food, again, we have 150,000 on that, so it is going up slowly. So we do, we can increase the speed on everything. We do need to make sure that we have enough food coming in. So I think I'm just going to pick some, what have we got round about? Sunflower, chilies, rice. We'll pick something other than what we're growing already. Potatoes sound good. How about some eggplant? We'll do that in there. Our salting house is ready, so what we're using: barrels, salt, corned horse, haggis. Now we've got onion, we could make some haggis. How very Scottish. Right, so we've got people in there. Maybe we'll leave this crop field empty just in case anything crops up. No pun intended. Right, what are you telling me? The firewood, we're up to 10,000, so that's great. Our church is full. The dock workshop is full of what? Not tools, not clothes. Oh, that's the fuel limit as well in there. That again is fuel, so I'm just going to keep those running because I think if they're full, the people will go off and do other things. So the salt mine now is a thing that we need to find a space for. So let's have a little look. And I think it's in here somewhere. Those are the grow your own things. The gatherers, tunnel mines, salt works, here we go. So there's two different ones. There's this one. And then there's this salt works. I kind of like the look of this one better. So we need the salt works somewhere. And I guess over here, because we've got our other mines. So this would seem a sensible... Does that have to go on the water? Hang on, let me check. Manufacturing salt from seawater. Oh yeah. Maybe we have to go with the little one. Buried deep underground. Yeah, if we pop this behind here. Make sure we can get the road through. There we go. So that's our salt mine, and if we get not desperate, but if we get if we need more salt, we could also put in the other mine. So our luxuries limit has gone over 1,000, so we'll just make that 2,000 so we can sort of keep an eye on the progress of that. And then there was one other thing that I had seen. Oh, is this our food now? What's this? Oh, dry goods. We're over 30,000, so we'll go up to 40,000. I feel like now is a time that it's easy to kind of give up on the game because you've kind of got everything going. Our people are doing fine, although our crops are suffering over here a little bit, but kind of the food is definitely going up. The fuel's okay, the tools are kind of okay, although we could probably do with a couple more. I was going to say mechanics, that's not the word, blacksmiths. Do we have any blacksmiths over here? No, I feel like this would be the place because this is where the stone and the coal is coming from. So possibly if we put a little bridge over here. Like this. And then a little road. We could have a little area over here for some more kind of workers. So get rid of some of those trees. And we find our oh goodness me, are they in here? Every time. You must be sick of this by now. Sorry. Yeah, we could put in some blacksmiths. We could even do the blacksmith with the residents, because they look quite cool, and then the people could actually just live over here. So blacksmith there. Have I left enough space for the residents? Nope, I have not. Let me just get rid of the house. There we go. Right, we'll try that again. So the blacksmith's residence needs an extra... Oh, hardware store. Build a smithy. I don't think we've had one of those before. So the blacksmith's house needs one space next to it. Hopefully that is correct. So I'll leave a little spot over there. So our mine is built, although you can't really see it. How are we doing for people? Let me pause because everything's happening at once, and now my cat is trying to sit on my on the mouse. So I think we'll bring the salt mine workers down to 4. So that means we need to add 4 in, because the miners. Oh goodness me! We were having this issue again where there's loads of miners because there's mines everywhere. Right, I'll make it 26. So we know there's 4 in that one. In here. In here. We've got, okay. In here, we've got 4. Okay, we'll say 28 and hopefully... Oh, so we've got 40 minutes because I was on pause. There we go. 1, 4. Right, so all the mines have got all the right amount of people in. And I think we should clear some of this area as well of trees so that we can actually see what we've got going on around here and all the space that we've got. There we go. So we can see what's going on because it is just a little bit full. And again, I think along with these houses, it'd be nice to have a few trees out of the back, but to have a little bit of an idea of what is actually going on around about everything. So our smokehouse does not have enough meat, I don't think. Our salting house does not have enough salt, but that's fine because it will be, or maybe mutton it's growing short of, but that's fine. They are up and running at least. So our blacksmith over here, because they're near the coal and the stone and the iron and everything, they should work quite well at getting more tools. And I think I would also like to maybe add in another blacksmith. Iron smelter. Okay, we don't need that. Small town blacksmith. Medieval blacksmith or this one. I think the medieval one looks quite cool over here. So I might add 2 more in. We might just see if we can rotate this one so it looks a little bit different. Can I fit one in here? Oh no, I just not enough space. Well then, why don't we put... I'm just looking for the the road, which I have not extended this far. There we go. So if we put in, when I find it again, if we put in a couple of these little small town blacksmiths as well, just because I really do not want us to run out of tools, because that is a real issue. But I think that'll do us for this episode. I am super thrilled that we finally got our onions. Homeware supplies and everything, they can just steadily sort of drip feed into the economy, because we're not really using those at the moment. So like I say, we have completed all of the aims that I set for us, but I would like to fill out this area. I know we had nomads before, but I'm just going to ignore them for the moment, just keep an eye on the food. And I think next episode I'd like to fill this out a little bit more and maybe put some more food production things around our, well, very busy town now. So some more fishing areas, some more apiaries for like bees and honeys and things. Bees and honey, things like that. Oh no, there's a fire. Oh dear. So we will leave this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a like if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe to see all my future stuff and give me a comment down below if you've got anything to tell me. So thank you for watching once again, and I will see you next time.